ahead on DC News Now.
Bring the team back to DC where they belong.
Council chairs setting a vote on the RFK Stadium deal.
So we are one step closer today.
We're live outside the Wilson building on how the agreement was reached.
Heat and humidity are expected to spike across the region on Friday. We'll let you know how long these stifling conditions stick around.
2 Percival Town officials arrested, and it's not sitting well with the community.
People of Percival deserve better.
I'll break down the charges they're facing.
And it's Christmas in July. ICE at the Gaylord announces this year's theme. And remembering Hulk Hogan, we take a look back on the life and legacy of the wrestling icon.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Commanders fans rejoice the deal to bring the team back to the district is nearing the end zone today. Thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 4. I'm Mark Hall.
Definitely news fans have been waiting to hear. I'm Tosin Fakile. The excitement is being felt all across the DMV. Fans getting ready for the future home of the Washington Commanders.
I just think that RFK Stadium is a great site for the Commanders. The team belongs in DC. They should play in DC.
The spirit of the fans never changed.
DC Council Chairman Phil Mendelson says a tentative agreement between council and the football team has been reached. A vote scheduled for next week.
All right, DC News Now's Marielle Carbone is live at the Wilson building for us. Marielle, this new deal is slightly different than what the mayor announced back in April.
Yeah, that's right, Mark and Tosin. So to break it down, what is not changing are those main aspects of the deal. So we're still talking about a 65,000-seat stadium. The Commanders footing $2.7 billion of this plan. DC taxpayers about $1 billion. But what is changing is the financing around this and how much money is going back into DC taxpayers' dollars, into their pockets. And that is what council members are celebrating today. Outside the Wilson building, cheering and chanting.
This is a pep rally. You ever been to a pep rally?
As Commander fans and Mayor Muriel Bowser celebrate a tentative deal to bring the team back to the RFK Stadium site.
So when I gave the council the deal, we were on the 1-yard line. Now we're on a half-yard line.
I'm confident that we will have the votes necessary next week.
Thursday, Chairman Phil Mendelson laying out the new agreement, which he spent weeks negotiating with the team.
I would say that it's in the last 10 days that discussions came into focus.
Under the updated deal, DC will receive tax revenue from parking, merchandise, food, and beverages, plus non-stadium day events parking, totaling at least $674 million over 30 years. The team will provide $50 million in a community benefits agreement, fueling things like youth sports and education. And the team will relocate senior leadership and sales offices to the district. All this plus other changes totaling up to $949 million going back to the district.
My goal has been to make the deal better. I think $949 million, to use that figure, is making it better.
There are a lot of details that we don't know yet.
And this morning, council members were briefed on the deal with reactions mixed.
And there has to be revenue and benefits to the city. We can't ask the city to pay for a stadium where we're not going to get revenue and we're going to displace residents.
We're in the red zone, right on the goal line. We're not going to fumble the ball.
At-large council member Kenyon McDuffie.
What we've done is add additional value to the deal that we got from the mayor in terms of the revenues that will now be generated from this deal.
All right, so another new aspect in this deal is that there are now penalties in place if the Commanders don't meet certain timelines, like when they get the affordable housing built on that RFK campus. The timeline from here on out, next week there are 2 public hearings set for Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Friday, August 1st, is that first vote. Mark and Tosin, a second vote on this is scheduled for September 17th.
All right, Marielle, before we let you go, those public hearings were already scheduled to happen and will happen now that that deal has been announced. Many people feel like their voices don't matter. So how are council members responding to this?
Yeah, Tosin, we asked the council members about this today. We know more than 400 people are signed up to speak next week, and they say, listen, those voices and those opinions matter. They still want to hear from people before they vote on this, but they also say this isn't the only opportunity. They've been holding public forums for months now, receiving emails, phone calls, social media postings, and more. So all of that has been used to renegotiate this deal.
All right, Marielle, we know you've been following this story. A lot's going to happen in the next few weeks, Mark.
It's a big deal for sure, Marielle. Thank you so very much. Meanwhile, the Commanders responding, saying, quote, the opportunity to bring the team back to its spiritual home and revitalize a critical part of the nation's capital is now one step closer. We've been following the Commanders' possible return to the district since the beginning, and you can find more on the timeline, the cost of the deal, and the resistance to the plans on our website, dcnewsnow.com. Just search Commanders. Well, a hot story to go with that hot weather.
It all goes together, even though football is not hot weather sport.
Oh, it is during training camp. But,
no, that's true. But
let's talk to meteorologist Damon Matson now with a first check at our forecast. Damon, I walked out today. It felt a little different than it did earlier in the week.
It sure did. I'm going to give an A+ on that transition, Mark. Good job.
Yes,
that was good.
Let's go.
Yeah. He got us to the end zone.
Right. See, there it is again. We're right back to it. Yeah. So training camp weather, I'd say so. I mean, we are in the dog days, and that's usually as things start to pick up in football season. And oh yeah, things are picking back up weather-wise. We've had comfortable conditions all week, but here today, we're finally starting to see a return of those lower 90s. Now, DC has not quite hit 90 yet. Still a little more ways to go. We could hit that 90-degree mark, but 88 right now, and we have 90 in Leesburg, Martinsburg, Cumberland, Frederick, up to 93 degrees, and that is just the start of this heat and humidity. Now, those air temps are in the upper 80s to low 90s. The humidity is what really jumped up today, so we're dealing with feels like temps for the next few hours in the middle to upper 90s. So it's going to stay hot and decently humid as we head into the overnight hours, and notice how it does not cool off very quickly. We're still in the upper 70s by 11 p.m. and some of that warmth lingering overnight sets the stage for the stifling heat and humidity we will deal with tomorrow. Heat advisories now cover pretty much the entire DMV minus a few of our mountain counties from midday through the evening on Friday as that heat index is going to spike. We'll talk about just how hot and humid it's going to be for your Friday and if we will get any relief from this as we head into the upcoming weekend. That's coming up in your full forecast here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. An update this afternoon in Woodbridge. A father charged in the murder of his 4-month-old son, now charged with felony homicide. Gianni Romero Coelhas is being held without bond. Police responded to an apartment on Jeffries Road on July 16th. They say the baby was taken to the nearby hospital after he lost consciousness. Police say the injuries he sustained was at the hands of his father. He died days later. The exact cause of death still under investigation.
And new video this afternoon in Arlington. Fire and EMS put out multiple vehicles on fire in Crystal City this morning. They say a car exploded after a fuel tank rupture. It happened at the intersection of 33rd Street South and Crystal Drive. No injuries were reported.
A man is dead after drowning in Montgomery County. Police responded around 7:30 this morning on Blanchard Drive in Durwood. The ID of the man has not been released.
We are following breaking news. Professional wrestling icon Hulk Hogan has died. Hogan died at the hospital after Clearwater police responded to a cardiac arrest call this morning. Police say they don't suspect foul play. Hogan, whose real name was Terry Bollea, was one of the biggest stars in WWE's history. He's known for his trademark move of ripping his shirt and Hulkmania, what they call the energy he created. Hogan was 71 years old.
A live look right now at Reagan National. The U.S. Army's head of aviation has changed roles. It's ahead of hearings next week on the deadly midair collision at DCA back in January that killed 67 people. And Brigadier General Matthew Brayman has moved to become the chief of the branch's enterprise marketing office. On the Army's website, it says that he took the new role to boost recruitment. An Army spokesperson said the plan to move him had been put in place last year, and he was also among those who faced criticism from some in Congress following the deadly collision. The National Transportation Safety Board will hold 3 days of hearings on the collision starting on Wednesday.
In Virginia, property owners planning to redevelop a 4-story building currently occupied by Northern Virginia Community College. FFXNow.com reports JB Properties plans to turn the site into housing, 92 units with townhomes and apartments. The project will also add bike lanes, sidewalks, and parking spaces. Officials say it's part of a larger effort to make the area around Wild Reston East more walkable and residential. Northern Virginia Community College has used that space since 2018 and isn't renewing its lease there. The college moves out in 2027.
All right, Justin, can we talk a little bit more about the Commanders again?
We can always talk more about the Commanders.
I'm fired up and ready to go, and you know I'm a Steelers fan.
Are you really?
But anyway, I'm so happy for
I'm happy for the home team.
So happy for the home team and the Commanders. Well, they were back on the field today for another day of training camp in some tough weather conditions.
Yeah, sports reporter Jake Rahm braving the heat with the team at the team's facility in Ashburn, Virginia. He has more.
And check off another day of training camp for the Washington Commanders as day 2 here in Ashburn comes to an end. One of the players absent from the practice field today was veteran pass rusher Von Miller. Miller, a 2-time Super Bowl champion and Super Bowl MVP, is one of the best pass rushers of the past decade in the NFL. Now, as he tells us after practice, he comes to Washington to prove he's still got it.
I still feel like I have something to give to the game, you know, on and off the football field. The main thing for me is rushing the passer. I can do that right when I wake up, fresh out of sleep. So if I can just do my job, you know, I'll be able to impact the game.
Miller's fresh off a season with the Buffalo Bills, a team like the Commanders, falling in the conference championship game a season ago. However, when it came to the decision of choosing Washington over the Bills or any other team, Miller had this to say.
You just can't leave Josh Allen and go anywhere, man. You know, you just can't go from, you know, the AFC Championship and just, you know, go anywhere. Whatever it takes to win, I'm going to do. This team is all about winning. I'm all about winning, and it was a good marriage.
At age 36, Von Miller's job remains the same like it did his entire career, which is create pressure on the quarterback, or as he put it after practice today, get in the game and shoot the 3 really quick. Reporting here in Ashburn, Jake Rahm, DC News Now.